Yo, yo, yo. Happy Turkey Day, motherfuckers. Happy Thanksgiving. What up, Schmoove? What up, what up, what up? What's up? Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving, brother. You too, Eduardo. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys too. I wasn't sure I was going to do one tonight because, it's Thanksgiving. But I'm like, you know what? We're a community, right? So you got to share the holidays too. And I was home. If I wouldn't have been home, if I went somewhere and I probably wouldn't have the time. But me and wifey cooked. What up, LR8 Vlogs? Yeah, me and wifey cooked. Made the turkey. It was modest because it was just me and us and the kids. Turkey, gravy, green beans, but not casserole. Green beans, just fucking sautéed, dope shit. Fresh, cold Brussels sprout salad with fucking hazelnuts in it and lemon dressing and Parmesan cheese, and she even put some pomegranates in it. She hooked it up. Dope. Sweet potatoes with the melted marshmallow on it, where the melted to the point where the marshmallow is crispy up top, almost like you fried it on the fireplace or in the fire. Cranberry sauce made from scratch. Everything's made from scratch. My wife gets down like that. And then a dope apple pear pie. So apples and pears, dope, sugar free because I don't fuck with sugar. So she uses like either monk fruit or fucking, and then also a pumpkin acorn squash pie. It's basically a pumpkin pie. Acorn squash is a little like sweeter. So, good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, CT female training. Yeah, we see that. You'd think it's a good coach for him. I don't think it's about Eddie Reynoso as much. I think it's more about John Mack. What up? I think it's more about him being around Canelo. That's going to elevate him. I've said this before, right? Similar to what Gervonta and Floyd. So what Floyd did for Tank, similar. Have him come and walking into the ring. Have him sitting in his corner. Have him sitting in the front row during his fights. Having the camera pan to him in between rounds, and and Canelo's getting up and whispering to him in the corner, that kind of shit. That's going to propel Tio. Not so much the training. And also Canelo's training, though, because Canelo's going to give tips. That dude gives tips. Walter, what up? What up, Dwayne? You ate turkey? You big teenager, you? I didn't have that much. I can't fuck with too much turkey. I'd have been sleeping. Yo, this fucking light. See, it makes my eyes look like... I don't look like this. It's this light. Weird. Yeah, I'll show you. When I change it back... See, look at that. Now I look too white. What looks better, this or this? I don't even know. I think this looks better. Who the fuck knows? I heard Errol was possibly fighting Erislandy Lara, not Fundora. I don't think Errol's gonna fight again. Keep telling you guys that. Happy Thanksgiving, D-Wayne. D-Wayne in the membrane. Insane in the brain. You're not D-Wayne. You're D Dennis. Is your last name really Dennis? You're one of those dudes that has two first names he has two first names. You know what I mean? Guys who will be like Fred John. Like, what the fuck? You feel me? It was purchase. Oh, my son. Okay. It was raining all day here. Ricky Bobby, yeah, exactly. It was raining all morning here. And then it cleared up. Me and my son went, grabbed a coffee, chilled a little, came back, finished the cooking. Of course, I did my 10 rounds today. Hell yeah. Did my 10 rounds today. Did I do 10 or I do 8? Maybe I did 9. I don't remember, but right around them. Tycho TV, what's cracking, blood? Yeah, I went live right after my workout. You got to get the workout in. Even with my old ass, I have fucking tendonitis in my left bicep. You get my lower back. I have a herniated disc in my neck. I got a herniated disc. My knees have been fucking with me. Although since I've been stretching my legs, it's crazy how the body is all connected. I do stretches on my legs, my hamstrings, my thighs, my hamstrings, and my calves. And when I do those stretches, my knees don't bother me. So it's just like some kind of a tight muscle that pulls and doesn't let you flex the knee. Isn't that crazy? So my knee bothers me when not because of the knee itself, but other muscles are tight. Body is everything's connected. That's the truth. That is the truth. That's what we got, people. Everybody's so quiet. What we got? Talk to me. Talk to me. I ain't on here for my health. You know what I'm saying? No, nothing. What we got, people? Talk to me. Don't make me go to IG. Don't want to go to IG because IG is whack. Speaking of, I think I told you guys, I have my busiest ever. Happy Thanksgiving, Casanova. I got my busiest ever month on IG. Check this out. I'll show you guys. Look at that. Let's see. Look what it says. Professional dashboard. 10.3 million views in the last 30 days. 10.3 milli. That is a record. Shane, what up, kid? What was that? Shane, I thought you were working. Bitch ass. Armor, what's up? Oscar De La Hoya is the best business owner. He doesn't let anything slide. What happened? Oh, you dropped the warmer? Did the coffee spill? The coffee didn't spill, right? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I would have got a few. I was thinking fantasy matchups today. James Toney versus Triple G. Tony's too big for Triple G. Tony only fought middleweight for a little bit. Most of his shit was 68 and 75 and all the way up to heavyweight. Oscar moving. How was your turkey? It was good. It was good. How about you, Alberto? Private Hudson. Who wins in a fight? Their primes, G or Hearns? Hearns is Hearns isn't too small actually, because he ended up. I'm gonna go with Triple G because he had a great chin. Hearns did not. That'd be the difference. They both would land, but Hearns' shit would get buckled. Mute yourself, Marco. We can hear you. I know. I don't care if you heard me. I was working money on the subway home now. I hope you get groped on the subway, Shane. I hope some dude comes up to you and he's like, hey, man.
Tutti frutti. Tutti frutti. Tutti frutti. Tutti frutti.
And starts groping you. Is that too far? My bad, I had a lot of ham. Which ham did you slap? Not the ham that I just bought. What's that from? Who knows? Hearns hurt Hagler. He can hurt. Hearns hurt Hagler? Hearns hurt Hagler?
You must be out of.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Hearns didn't hurt no Hagler. Unless your definition of hurt is landed a punch. No, I meant to mute yourself when you're in your. Nah, I don't care. Just said one sentence. Kid Austin for expose, scared to the expose. That's what you're saying? Scared to the brittle hand Shakur. Well, they don't believe that he's ready yet. He's 22 years old. He's a child. Eon, what up, sucker? What up, sucker fucker? Why do these casuals think old school boxers can last in the new generation? Because they can, you punk ass. Why does Canelo want too much money to fight Benavidez? Because he doesn't want to fight Benavidez. That's his way of saying, I don't want to fight without sounding scared or, you know. In the first, Hagler had grabbed Hearns when the right hand landed. He never hurt him. Hagler's actually never been hurt. There's not one fight he's actually been hurt. He went down in one fight. You see the guy hit Hagler in the back of the head with his forearm, and Hagler like kind of dropped, but he got up totally fine. And you could have argued it wasn't a knockdown, but it was, but it was ruled one. I think Oscar has something against my boy. No. If I get raped, I'm pressing charges on your Bolivian ass for manifesting my ass assault. Okay. There's a lot of things wrong with what you just wrote. There's a lot of issues with that. Oscar was a good fighter, but he's a weirdo. He is now. He wasn't when he fought. Or at least he didn't show that side of him. Oscar hasn't made his initial investment back from Austin. One, he does. He's okay with Shakur fighting. Maybe he was hurt, but we'll never know it. True. Oscar is keeping boxing alive with his clapback Thursdays. I find them to be very gossip columny. I don't like them. Happy Turkey Day, Philly girl. Bam was a champ by 22. Mike Tyson was a champ by 20. He might have been undisputed by 22. Floyd dad showed a message that said the fight will happen. Okay. Shakur weak to the body with his weight bully ass. Shakur is a weight bully? Alberto, you are so...
Oh, that's racist.
But the weird thing is, Alberto, he's half fucking Puerto Rican. Now, I know you're Mexican, but doesn't that fall within your racist rants? Anybody Hispanic is good for you? Take the Spanish side of them. I love boxing business. Promoters should take 90% of the revenue from fighters. Okay. Benavidez was a champ at 21. Damn. None of my favorite fighters have an up-and-coming fight. Why not? Who are your favorite fighters? Boots, Fulton, and who else is out of Philly? Greg Hackett? I don't know. Promoters put the money down. Fighters don't do anything but get in the ring. Right. Shakur walks around 150, 160. What you mean? Word? So you come to his house, you've snuck into the bathroom with him while he's weighing himself so you can see that?
Tutti frutti.
You sneaking into Shakur's bathroom, taking a little peeksies while he's in the fucking toilet?
Tutti frutti.
You don't know what the fuck he weighs. Alberto, you get dumber by the day. He's 145 when that camp. Well, we don't know what he is for sure. I don't think he's 145 though, Ian. I think he fights at 35. Nah, he's more than 10 pounds. Salvador Sanchez versus Loma at 126. I got Loma. I think Salvador Sanchez was fucking overrated. Motherfucker lost, first of all, once. And he stopped fighting at 23. Well, he died, but you live with him, Eon. You would like to keep Shakur junk at you. Ooh, damn.
Got him.
Shakur hasn't really impressed. He's only fought Valdez and he's washed. Jamel Herring was a good win too. My eyeballs tells me he's 150 Marco. It's obvious in the face and the body. What do your eyeballs say to this? Marquise, what up, sucker? What's going on? Heard Boots versus Ortiz is a done deal at 54. Well, until we know for sure it's a done deal. You know what I'm saying? Why can't I? I don't believe it. Until we know for sure, I don't believe it. I got Boots 5th round. I agree. I think Boots is going to win. Salvador is Roy Jones' favorite fighter. Pugilism. Thank you for the bounce pass.
I must have forgot.
Alberto, tell Mexican homeboy to stop ducking his hand. It doesn't hurt. EJ, Jamel Charlo. Oh, those are the other two? EJ, Charlo, Fulton, and Boots. So I was right, the two Philly dudes. Herring was an IBF champ. Shakur dogged him. Yeah, Shakur fucked him up. I literally called him a duck on Monday. Foreman versus Foreman? Like George Foreman? And Valdez come off KO the year people thought he was. I ain't jacking Zepeda. He a whole duck. Marco, did you get the paperwork? What paperwork? And what dude from Cali saying jacking. What? Spence versus Jermel. That'd be a good one. That's not going to happen, though. I have to say, but Charlo versus Caleb Plant, a banger. I think Caleb beats him. I think Caleb's too smart for him. Jermel Charlo was undisputed at 54. Give the man his flowers. Okay. Man, I don't give a fuck about that, Alberto. Honestly, I don't care about that. We don't have to keep talking about that. Who's the guy that beat everyone in the rematch? The guy who he's lost, huh? Shut the fuck up with it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I bet you would be the first to snitch out someone. It's all good, man. It's all good. You want to see Caleb versus Berlanga? I think he outboxes him. Yeah. I don't think Berlanga could beat many fucking top 68 pounders. If he could even make 68 with his fucking big ass. The heavyweight guy. And one thing, Charlo wants money right now, yeah. Congratulations on your 10-point. Guess what, Kalia? Thank you, but guess what? It is currently at, look at that, 10.3 million now. And you think, oh, it's well, you said one, it's three, but that's 200,000 more views. That's a lot, but thank you. Wish I was getting paid decently. You guys would puke if you knew how much money I made off that. I'm in Michigan right now. Just a little snow. All right. Bud versus Mel, still a draw. Yeah, it is. Everyone remembers Bud on top turnbuckle. Yeah, I know, man. Grabbing his nuts, too. You remember that? He grabbed his fucking package. Disrespectful. Ultimate disrespectful. I think it's Larry Holmes. What about Larry Holmes? Do you think does Instagram pay? Yeah, they pay. You probably asked before I said it, but they pay peanuts, like garbage. Garbage. Like nowhere near enough money to live off of, not even close. Like garbage. That's why I'm trying to get these deals. You know what I mean? Did you see Kevin Newman playing boxing with Andre? Yeah, who's Kevin Newman? I did see that. They were playing around. Who is that? Did you hear about the boxer, Josue Vargas? Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, see, I even know how to pronounce his name is Josue. Pugilism, nobody cares about that fight anymore. Canelo ruined it. Word life. $1. Not a dollar. Shane, you still here? Or he's on the train, right? Not a dollar. A little better than that, but garbage. But, you know, I got some things in the works. If I ever get my own show, I'm going to have the network fly you guys to be in the studio audience. My day ones. Kevin Newman get trained by Roy a lot. Well, thank you.
Y'all must have forgot.
Did Triple G retire for good, or could he fight in Saudi? I think he's done. I really do. And he should be done. Like, Canelo beat him in that third fight. He didn't look good. He's balding, too. It's not a good look. You dare ask me that question, Smooth?
Y'all must have forgot.
Stoppage. Josue, a Bati boy. Is he a Bati boy? Like openly? Kevin Newman is a student of Roy Jones. All right. Marco, I can work on a show of boxing for you. I'll work for the cheap too. It wouldn't be my show. Meaning, like, I'm going on a network. They hire, they do all that shit. I'm not like funding it myself when I get it. I actually see the Roy influence in the Kevin guy. Okay. Not everybody could pull that off. There he is, the contrarian pugilist. So glad Better BF didn't take that Canelo fight and decided to rematch Bivol. I don't think he didn't take it, Casso. I don't think Canelo would fight Better BF. But agreed with you. Jake versus Triple G. You trying to get Jake killed? Triple G will fucking kill him still, even at 41 or 2, whatever he is. Yeah, there was a video that leaked last year. Getting fellation from a man. I think you would say fellatio. I don't think you'd say fellation. But I could be wrong. People should only care about relevant boxers. You couldn't even make a donation thing for Marco. That's true. That is true. That is true. Alberto, it literally takes pressing 2 or 3 buttons. It's not a big deal. I would do it myself, but I'm not going to do it myself because that's corny. I can't understand how people enjoy watching nobody's fight, in my opinion. Alberto, you must have seen the video. As soon as it drops, you better be the first one to drop some chili, Eon. Word. I like Canelo now that he can speak English. His English is funny. I fuck you up right now, you motherfucker. I was like, Canelo, what's your favorite curse? He goes, stupid bitch. Triple G won the first fight against Canelo. Agreed. And Channing Davis gave Triple G. I agree. I think Triple G beat him, and I also think Andre Ward should have lost against Kovalev the first fight. Nobody here has donated. Well, there's nothing to donate yet. I am a Canelo fan, but it was so dumb for him to keep going up in weight, to me at least. Why? He was successful up until he hit light heavyweight, and even in light heavyweight he had some success. Canelo versus De La Hoya, 54. Ooh. I think De La Hoya would beat him. I think De La Hoya would do to him kind of what he did to Trinidad. Just bop, 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 and move. Bop, 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 and move. Because De La Hoya was taller, right? He had great reach, serious power, unbelievable bounce in his step. That dude had more bounce to the ounce. That dude was more bounce than a lowrider. More bounce than a lowrider with hydraulics. He would. I'm going to use that one next fight. He could bounce. Biggity bounce. Like that button, like a Jake Paul punch. Word up. Canelo also get the fuck out of here. Canelo also know. Huh? Canelo was only famous because of Mexican conquistadors from Spain. Do you even think of the shit that you write before you write it? Or do you just... Blah? I think you're in a constant reoccurring stroke, Armor. I got Oscar too because the version of Canelo was a young buck. Okay. Whatever you say there, buddy. Whatever you say. Whatever it is you say, sucker. Hold on a second. Let me see something here. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on, sorry. I gotta transfer something over. Real quick. All right, I'm back. If no problems, Pirogue. I don't know much about Pirogue. Israel Landa, smoke Canelo. That's what people think. I love using Canelo haters. Okay. Thomas Hearns versus Hopkins. Hopkins is too big for Hearns. Canelo, the cash cow. That's a fact. I'm just repeating what other people say. Canelo Prime was 2013. Okay. Oh wait, is it on? Canelo Prime was 2013. Was it? Was that really his prime? I mean, he's arguably still in his prime, no? You guys don't think? I think he's arguably still in his prime. I do. I think he is arguably in his prime. I do. Hold on. I think he's definitely arguably in his prime. Like, it's tough. We got to see him fight better people. You know what I mean? We got to see him fight better people. And I don't know, man. All right. My bad. Now let's go down here. What we got? Rodriguez, what up, sucker? Good to see you. What about 2011 Canelo when he fought Cotto? That maybe could be the start of his prime. That's hard to tell, man. I think he's past his prom. I mean, yeah, his prom was probably when he was 17 or 18, Clea, so that's true. Definitely past the prom. Marco loves BBC. I don't even know what that means. Literally, I don't know what BBC means. Is that like the Al Heyman? I'm assuming you're joking. Because Canelo's only in his prime when he takes those steroids that people always say people forgot. Oh, get out of here. I had Plant winning by a round. Okay. Marco, you stuck or something? No, I'm good. I'm good. Canelo got the complexion for the protection. Oh, shit. That, my friend, is textbook.
Oh, that's racist.
Gervonta Tank Davis. Yo, that's one of my favorite fighters to watch right now. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I do. What? Right? BBC means black junk. LOL, he's trolling you. Black junk? BBC means black. Oh, well, fucking get him out. I thought he was saying PBC. Ew. I like big titties, though. Not gonna lie, every boxer is OFC, not natty. What the fuck does that mean? OFC and natty. What do those mean? Jimmy, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving. I'm hearing that Tank Davis doesn't enroll in VADA. I mean, I think he does. Who you think gets Devin fight? I don't know. Devin, I think he's fucked up from that loss up here. Yo, I got a little shook though. I was watching the dude who Ryan's fighting, the Japanese dude. He's pretty fucking good. His defense might be his downfall, but his offense, he's fucking strong. He's big. He's fast. I see trolls are coming out woods tonight. Only just one. I subscribe to this box YouTube. All says it's tank this, tank that. Eon, you're still in the hot seat. We pulled your card yesterday. I think he mean boxers on steroid. Devin will be the next Broner. Oh shit. How the fuck did Prograis get dropped by Haney? I know, right? I know, right? I'll tell you, Smooth. Timing. Timing. The shots you don't see are the shots that hurt or drop you. Shut up, Alberta. You from Oregon, not California. Fighting Devin ain't a big deal. His arena be empty and he don't sell. Fuck Bill Haney. Hey man, I like Bill Haney. Why don't you relax it out? It's my man's in him. He's cool with me. Pugilism with a Z. Devin should fight Keyshawn in Norfolk, VA. Yeah, Ryan in a tough fight. Okay. You can hear it in my lingo. I ain't never been to LA, Eon. You can tell. What? Thought you're from LA. Bam, my favorite fighter. Who's yours? Tank and Benavidez. I like Inoue too. I like Fury too. Better BF kind of bores me a little bit. After Broner got that beating, he was never the same. Same thing when Devin. Yeah, no, you're right. But Broner's beating was etched in stone, was certified and stamped. Devin's beating has been put in serious question, and that does affect you mentally. You go from being like, oh my god, some dude just dominated me, to I didn't lose, dude cheated, and that makes a big difference mentally. Bill Haney is a type of steal from and help you to look. Steal from you, help you look for. That was good. That was good. Where's my? Are you coming on live tomorrow? I don't know. Probably. Can you drop? Eon, drop your IG. Marco, why is Devin having a hard time finding fights? Why do you think he's having a hard time finding them, Jimmy, as opposed to he's just not sure which direction he wants to go? Because that's what I think it is. I think it's the latter. Hopefully Devin didn't spend all of his money on change. That seemed racist. I don't know. I don't even know if you're black or what are you, but that seemed racist. Tank is scared of Cruz and he knows he barely beat him the first time. I'll get out of here. Broner couldn't take nobody being more physical than him. Remember, Porter beat the fucking shit out of him. Okay. Has Devin ever fought somebody with Ryan's speed or power before? I don't know. Probably not. So it was a big surprise that nobody would have gotten ready for that left hook. Trinidad. Oh, shit. Big up. Yo, everybody, this is my man. My man Mario, right? We came up. He's from Manhattan like me. Money making Mario. We got to tell these fucking punks. They don't know what money making was like when we was coming up. They don't know. I'm from Hell's Kitchen. My man Mario. I actually forget where you grew up in Washington Projects? You're definitely from your Upper East, right? Harlem, but I forget where. Mario, where exactly, what street were you from? I know you were around there. I thought you might have been in Hakeem's same projects, but I'm not sure. But my man Mario, man, I've known him since we were fucking 12. He has his own podcast. Good dude. Old school New Yorker like myself, man. We're a dying breed. And I don't have pictures on my IG. I'll put one on my story, but why you want to look at? All right, you guys are wilding out. But I did, but I can still look it up online. Tank beat Cruz with one hand. Allegedly. Eddie Hearn already snaked Devin. All right. Broner would have been greater if he spent more time spitting in a bucket rather than spitting bars. Damn.
Shucky ducky quack quack.
Good one. You seem out to have pics yourself. You guys need to get a room. 100th Street, East Side, right? Yeah. I mean, Mario. And then we know what they did? They fucking shipped his ass to South Carolina or some shit. Because I guess he was being bad. I don't remember what it was, but you bounced and then we just left with your brother. So I chill with your brother a lot more than Mario because Mario left, but that's my man. Old school. Yo, Mario, you have the Wagner yearbook at all? I hit up Jamal and I was trying to get the year because I lost mine. I want to see those pictures. You have any of the yearbooks at all? Maybe through Tito, through anybody? Why do people say that Floyd ruined boxing? He didn't ruin it, but he made people focus on a lot of superficial shit. That's what he did. Now that, I don't know if he really believed it. I think he did. But he also built his brand doing that. You say it 3 times, like Beetlejuice, he'll appear. Nah, Broner would have been a great if he didn't jump on 2 weight classes. Maybe. Watch out, Marco. This dude obsessed with what I look like. He a weirdo. He's not a weirdo. He's just a little...
Tutti frutti.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little hint
Tutti
of...
frutti.
You know what I'm saying? I think he just looks at your picture and just starts listening to... But you know, what you gonna do? Marco, I'm upstate. NY, it's trash over here. Why the fuck you upstate? Mario. How's your podcast going, man? Why don't you have me on that motherfucker? Oh, you guys don't have guests on, that's why. Eon, he would have beaten Maidana if he wasn't trying to be like Gunna. I don't know who Gunna is as a rapper. He's upstate NY Buffalo. It's one of them. Upstate's a myriad of different fucking cities. Who wins? Both Prime Manio versus Cotto. Well, they fought each other already. Homeboy and Cotto fucked them up. I mean, excuse me, Pacquiao fucked them up. Manny's just filled with roids. Possible. New York is not the same like it used to be. Psh, you telling me? You telling me? My neighborhood was a big gutter. Mario, tell them. They don't know about Hell's Kitchen. I don't even. You never came to visit me in Hell's Kitchen, but Jamal and them came. That shit was worse than Harlem. It was bad. Visiting my uncle upstate. What city you at? What town you in? Like how far upstate? Oh, you're in Buffalo? Shit. Fuck that. That's like on the border of Canada. I'm not doing that. Eon, don't say weirdo. Those are fighting words in Cali. I know. Somebody told me that. In Cali, that's like here, I guess, pussy, maybe. I don't know what would be a fighting word. Manny, the closest thing to a Super Saiyan. What the fuck's a Super Saiyan? Huh? The fuck's a Super Saiyan?
What you talking about, Willis?
I don't give a damn. I'll beat the brakes off you. Damn. You guys realize it's just computer screen, right? Can't really fight. Broner would have beaten Mikey too, but he was way too busy in the booth. Oh, Jesus. Dang, Oscar cooked Eddie. He got personal. What'd he say? Oh, did he drop a clapback Thursday on Thanksgiving? I mean, I'm on live right now, so I guess people. Why are Grant gloves like $800 when I can get Everlast for $40? Well, $40 is not going to be real leather no matter where you buy it, so don't do that. Grant gloves are $800. I might still do it. I was going to do a Grant giveaway. Grant glove. They sent me a free pair because you can't buy them. Grant gloves are no longer sold to the public. It's only custom. So that's why they're so expensive now. Love when moderates get at each other. Okay. Eon popping it online. Eon will probably fuck you up, Alberto. I'll be honest. Eddie Reynoso will ruin Tiafimo. Super Saiyans were on Dragon Ball Z. My bad. I'm a little younger than you. Yeah, no shit. Clito Reyes. Yeah, those are dope. Alberto, my man's, but he'd be tripping. Yeah. He's a little racist, too. What, Alberto? No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, that's racist.
If you're not a pro or any good, you shouldn't be allowed to get $100 gloves. I disagree. You got to learn. Those shitty gloves, especially if you're hitting like I used to hit. Matter of fact, did you guys see? I'm gonna play this for you. I want you guys to tell me. I want you guys to see something. Let's get this popping. Let's get this popping. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is all right, I'm gonna play this for you guys. This is me throwing all power shots on the bag. I just did this, I think it was yesterday. All right, so tell me what you guys think. Here we go. All right, there we go. That is current all packs. As you guys know, I'm on my Roy Jones shit. I throw fast, snappy. That was power. All power. That's pretty good, right? For 48? I was fucking that. I was rocking. That bag was about to pop off the hook. Now, mind you, that's $100, 100-pound water bag plus a stand That's 75 plus weights on it. That's 200 pounds. I was fucking slapping around like a rag doll. Just saying. Just saying. Not bad. Not bad. You got pop for a senior citizen. I got pop for a senior citizen. If you keep fucking with me,
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
I'll do it. Boxers today should have at least 3 losses in their record. That's a weird thing to say. Because boxers get goats if they fight. Not true. What you laughing at, Mario? Yo, Mario, who's the dude you do the podcast with? Who is he? Where'd you find him? Like, what's the deal with that? He kind of, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just me. He kind of looks like Sadat X. Like, that's who he looks and kind of sounds. Like, he doesn't sound like him, but he looks like Sadat X, who, by the way, I know. I have his number. He's a boxing fan. That's how old school fighters be considered goals. Okay. If I got in the ring with you, I would definitely respect your power for sure. I'll fuck you up. I will beat your Mexican at. See, I can't. That's too far, right? Too far? All right, too far. White guys can't be saying that shit these days. Marco Wayne, a senior citizen. He's not 50. I think a senior citizen 65, no? But I want to get Grant gloves, but I don't know where to buy them. You could look them up. You can get them free at anywhere $250. I seen them on eBay. I'm speaking facts. I'm not going to lie. All right. Garden Snake. What up, blood? I was watching an old interview you did with BFTB. Man, he was. Yeah. BF was. BF's is my man, by the way. Let me go on record. Dope. I know he goes wild, online, and he goes at people, but he's the kind of dude that, like, if you go at him, he goes back at you harder. But he's a good dude. Like, I've always got nothing but love and respect from him. So I like him a lot. But yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he was upset after that loss. I think if I remember correctly, he was saying it wasn't really what Bud did; it was what Errol didn't do. Right? That was kind of the outlook he took. Hey man, what are you gonna do? Whoa, that's too far, Mark. Okay, sorry. I'll hit myself.
Oh, that's racist.
Marco versus Jake Paul. I'd fight Jake Paul. I wouldn't call him out though, because I'm not a fucking cornball. I'm not stupid. I know these dudes calling out Jake Paul now, it's ridiculous. Like guys like Antonio Tarver or Butterbean. He's not gonna fight you. Like, I know what level I'm at. Yeah, I might have just got 10 million views last month, but compared to Jake, that's nothing. Like, I'm not on his level. I know he's not gonna fight me, so I'm not gonna call him out and make myself look mad thirsty. He said, "I know how the fight was gonna play out. Just the wrong guy dominated." Is that what he said? That was a long time ago. I did that. I don't remember. Box Raw is having a sale on sauna suits. Why the fuck would you tell us that? I'm going to the gym December 1st. It's been 3 months or more. All right, you should do that. Me and my cousin got into fighting, no gloves. I just put him in the hospital. Yeah, if you did, you shouldn't be fucking fighting your cousin until he's hospitalized. That's not cool. Going to get shredded. Yeah. Boxing gloves should be for any $100 in my most man. Okay. He would beat Butterbean. Yeah, he probably would now because Butterbean is literally probably 60 and had hip surgery. But, like, come on. He wouldn't have beat Butterbean when Butterbean was fighting those 4-rounders. Jake would have not beat Butterbean then. Butterbean would have knocked him the fuck out. Why people pushing Andre Ward to fight? No disrespect to Andre Ward, right? One of the greatest fighters. I was never a huge fan of him, but you can't ignore the skill. But him calling out Jake Paul, I also believe is so fucking cornball. He must need the money. That's the only thing I think of. He has to need the money. He pulled a gun on me, Marco. So your cousin pulls a gun on you and you start fighting him?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Why the fuck would you fight a dude who pulled a gun on you? And why is your cousin pulling a gun on you? I hope he's like your 5th cousin, not like your 1st. That's fucked up if that's like your mom's sister's kid. Like your auntie's kid or your uncle's kid, that's fucked up. Marco, you have some good interviews. Do you not do that as much as... No, I don't do the interviews anymore much because chasing these fucking dudes down, or girls, some of them, it's like I feel like a fucking groupie. I'm chasing them down, some want money, which I don't make enough money to be paying anybody. If I had a platform like Vlad or like fucking, All the Smoke or Club Shay Shay, yeah, maybe I'd pay him. But like, and then but most of them don't ask for money, but then they don't get back to you. They treat I feel like I'm a side chick. I do. I feel like I am a side chick, a thirsty side chick. And only so few of them actually get a lot of views. It's even worth it. The ones who are more willing are the older fighters because nobody's chasing them down anymore. The only people calling for Ward versus Paul is on. Yeah, exactly. Andre Ward beats Paul. I agree that he beats him. I just said it's cornball shit to fucking call him out. It's showing either you're thirsty for attention or you need money. That's what that's showing. Because he didn't whoop Mike's ass bad enough where it's like a redemption. He didn't. Virgil versus Ennis. I got Ennis stopping him. Prime Ward versus Triple G at 164 catchweight. Ooh. I might have to go with Ward because Triple G and Kovalev were very similar. G just had a better chin, but they had very similar Soviet kind of. I don't think he needs the money, but he definitely think he wants the money. I disagree, Eon. I totally disagree with that shit where it was like, oh, who wouldn't want money? If you're already rich, why do you make yourself look fucking cheesy? I don't agree. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't know his finances, but I don't agree that, I'm rich, but why not make more? Because you look stupid. There's a lot of other ways you can make money after boxing. Like he's doing with All the Smoke. 10 million views, you probably made 7,000. Negative. 7,000. 10 million views on fucking shorts, on reels. Not even Kalia, not even close. Way less. Laughably less. That's what I'm saying. That's a problem. Boxers calling out Jake Paul's corny as hell. It shows that I know. Yeah, I see your point. Would you go on Club Shay Shay? Yeah, of course. Out of these fighters, who is more likely to fight again, Haney, Charlo, or Spence? Ooh, good question. Haney, the most likely. Eon, OFC, he would. LOL, you drunk. What's OFC mean again? Why do... Come on, Marco, 20. That's 20 million. Ward didn't make that in his whole career. So it's money then. Because it's money then. Just like I said, it's either he needs money, needs it, meaning like it'll make a huge difference in his life. That's what I mean by needs. Not he's broke, he's in the poorhouse. It'll make a huge difference in his life. Mike Tyson said this before the Jake Paul fight. I think he's fucking lying. He goes, this 20 million won't affect my way of life, my lifestyle at all. I think he was lying. Does Instagram pay you for views? It pays you for views if you meet certain criteria, yeah. You have to have a certain amount of followers. You have to have a certain amount of views. There's a bunch of criteria you have to meet. You can't just go on and start getting paid right away. 10 million views is like 7,000. Nope. You're talking YouTube. I just said Instagram. And remember, there's difference between Instagram and YouTube. Shorts or reels and long form videos. You get paid way more for long form videos on YouTube. Instagram, it's mostly fucking reels. I don't know. I think Virgil, and nobody has an attention span these days, so everything has to be condensed. OFC, of course. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, my bro. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, my man. Appreciate you. Yo, Marco, can I get a B-Day shout out? Oh, shit. What do I call you, though? The King is here. Okay, that was hard. Big shout out to my man. The King is here celebrating his 36th birthday, eating turkey and eating birthday cake. Big up. 20 million would affect a billionaire's life. I don't think you know how money works, Eon. 20 million would not affect a billionaire's life. And by the way, 20 million is more like 10 million after all the payouts and taxes. Canelo next opponent, Bivol rematch or Benavidez? Neither. A real weathery person will never fight for money. A wealthy person. They said weathery. I'm like, what's a weathery person? Boots is the next Broner, but not as funny. Damn. That's disrespectful. I was sounding it out like you. Oh. Yeah. Wealthy people care about their health. Turkey and B-Day cake. Diarrhea. You're on a roll. You're on a roll, my man. That's funny. I'm about to have a snack after I get off with you guys. So I didn't eat too much today. I on purpose don't stuff myself anymore on Thanksgiving because I feel like shit then all night. Is Ryan fighting or Oscar canceled it? Well, Oscar can't cancel it, my man. He can try and sue him after and do a bunch of things to prevent it, maybe. But I think he can't actually prevent it. I think he could just try and get some kind of a recourse afterwards. So, pause. I'm on a roll. What? Just the fact that you're taking whatever you can to start pausing it shows that your brain's a little...
Tutti frutti!
You know what I'm saying? Do you see Victor Ortiz fighting February? No, he's fighting again? Okay. I know that. But again, he can't stop it. He cannot stop it. He can just sue for money. I'm pretty sure he can sue for some kind of a financial liability or whatever after the fact. I don't think he can actually have somebody stop him. It's like when you copyright, like let's say I want to just start putting out Wu-Tang songs saying they're mine. They can't stop me. I don't think. They can just sue the shit out of me and make me pay for it. Yo, Ortiz coming off a loose hook. Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, NY Cat's different, Jack. You talking about me? What'd I do that was different? Oh, 1 second, guys. All right, my bad. Thirsty. Okay. Ortiz is a quitter. He is. Barclays be jumping. Victor Ortiz is good, but up until he gets punched. I heard he's a jerk off too. I know people met him, say he's mad, like arrogant and rude. Y'all be more loose with your words. I'll give you something loose. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you something loose.
Got him!
What we got? What we got? Private huts. Nope. They should come to the Bay Area. What's up, Stabby? Victor went to war with Maidana and Berto. Victor Ortiz fought Maidana? You sure? Who won? Victor Ortiz versus Marcos Maidana. Oh yeah, they did win. Who the fuck won? Ortiz knocked Maidana to the canvas twice in the second round. Ortiz suffered a cut in the fifth round and was knocked down in the sixth. The fight was stopped when the ring technician would not let Ortiz continue. So Ortiz lost. Ortiz knocked Maidana down twice, but then Ortiz suffered a cut in the 5th in the fight, and he was knocked down in the 6th. Okay, so Ortiz. Okay, I figured. I was like, I don't think Ortiz beat Maidana. But see, I forgot. Maidana only lost to Floyd, I think. Nah, that's not true. Maidana lost to Amir Khan, I believe. Bro, did you not see Ortiz versus me? I forgot about it. Yeah, Maidana won. Yeah, it's Ortiz's first step up. I don't know, man. Marco, other favorite fighter is Paulie Malignaggi. That is incorrect. That is erroneous. He quit, shook off the ref. Who quit? They said that the corner stopped it. TD, what's up? What's good? My man TD. What is good? Oh, man. Yo, TD, man, I moved. I'm out of NYC. How did Maidana lose to Glass Jaw, Chin Pillar, Amir Khan? Amir Khan was fucking people up. What happened to Paulie after he fight Broner? Amir Khan got dropped with a mean body shot. That's right. Dropped him. Maidana got dominated by Alexander too. Yep. There you go. Some random losses. Connecticut, my man. I'm about about an hour outside of New York City. Wifey got me in the burbs. I never lived outside of New York City my whole life, but we're doing it now, giving it a shot. Trying to give the kids a backyard and all that good shit. To be fair, Paulie becoming 2-division champion with absolutely no powers. It is. Very much. I'm moving too, but still staying in the Bronx. So there you go. Mark, is it possible to pay off a judge with $10K? Oh, I don't know that. I mean, I don't know what their fucking minimum. Probably, because judges don't make shit. Amir Khan's offense was lethal. He has some of the fastest hands in history. He was very fast. Nice. I'm about to go Mystic, Connecticut for Christmas. All right. I'm not too far. Actually, I think I'm in Norwalk. I don't know. I don't think that's close, but I'm not even sure. Maidana was just super aggressive with a powerful overhand right. Amir Khan was good, but when he got rid of Freddie as a coach, he fought Canelo. Same. Yep, true. Yeah, Oscar got too personal with Eddie. Paulie needed a coach to tell him to hit heavy bag and lift weights. Paulie he could have increased his power a little bit. Does Jared ever become champ? That's hard to tell. Yeah, your first inkling now is like no, because he just got knocked out. But people improve, man. People improve. Nobody thought that Joseph Parker would come back with some good wins after he lost to that sack of shit, Joe Joyce. Sorry, I shouldn't be so mean. He's not a sack of shit. I just don't think he's a good fighter. I want to become a boxing judge. Okay. You could do that. You just start doing amateur fights, then you work your way into doing pro fights. Simple dimple. If you fought Paulie, I'm putting everything I got on you by KO. Thank you. Didn't Paulie have hand problems? I don't believe he did. I know Paulie personally, too. He doesn't respond to my texts recently, but that's a different story. Who wins now, Ortiz versus Broner, not Primes? I don't know, but that fight, I don't know who would win, but that fight would definitely be.
Oh my God, who? Boring!
That shit would have me like. I know big dudes that hit like women and skinny dudes that put you on your ass in one shot. The rent in New York City is too much. That's true. Paulie was a champ before, right? Yep. I get rig fights plus all those receipts. Was good. What up, Remington? Happy Turkey Day, motherfucker. What's cracking? Oh shit. Look who it is. Alex De La Vega. Paulie has said he dealt with hand injuries. Yeah, that's what he says. That's what he says. But you don't have hand injuries your entire career. In his entire career, he's looked the same way. So, unless maybe he turned pro with bad hands, possible. Where Chicago kills at? Why you missing a little racism in your life? A little rage and racism? His name's not Chicago Kills, it's R-Dub. R-Double. R-Dub. Rage and racism. So where's R-Dub at? R-Dub? Paulie was a great commentator. He was pretty good. Ortiz outworks him for 12 rounds and Broner drops him, and everyone at the end will wonder why Broner didn't let his hands go. I want to see Blair Cobbs fight fucking Ryan or fight somebody. That's what I want to see. But, might not happen. People be ducking Cobbs. Paulie versus Algieri. Battle in New York. If you consider Long Island, New York, which technically it is, but literally it's not. Boxing is my favorite sport. I'm aware of that. Floyd has had problems. Maybe Paulie did. Yeah, but Floyd started off without hand problems. Most fighters don't have it their whole career, so you see the difference. Top 3 pound, 4 pound. Inoue, Bud, and you're not going to like this one, guys, but Tank. Judging will be easy for me, honestly, since I'm very unbiased and know who controls the fight. Anybody who says they're unbiased, that's like being like, what? I have black friends. Like, you're probably biased. Science of pugilism is amazing. The sweet science of pugilism. Angel, what up? My brother Marco, salute, man. Puffing on some trees. All right? Good for you. Get zooted. Get zooted. Usyk. You should have moved to Philly. No disrespect. But hell no. Hell no.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Damn, no Usyk not. What's up, Sanction Boss? What's goody? Oscar's ruining boxing. Or he's a genius and he has us all talking about him, which seems to be the case right now. Inoue, Bud, and Usyk, top 3, all of them undisputed in 2 weight classes. Word. Philly is filled with nice people. Okay. Should have moved to Kensington. I lived in Kensington. Brooklyn. I lived there for a little bit. That shit was literally
Boring.
It was bad. Are you going to check out the fights in AC this Saturday? I didn't know anybody was fighting, but AC is now a mission from where I'm at. This added another hour and a half to get to AC for me. So unless I'm getting paid for it, nope. Oscar talks too much for little action. Facts or more. Armor. Or more. You just called him your love. Marco, who's the only boxer undisputed in 3 weight classes? Ooh. There's a fighter who's undisputed in 3 weight classes? Was there? Are we talking back in the day when there was only 1 belt? So I'd have to think about that one. Danny Garcia promotion. Kamal Martin was fighting my guy. Smooth. Oh, in a 4 belt? No. Quick. What's your t-shirt size? Medium. Usually. Sometimes small, but go with medium. Why? What are you getting me? It's a big mistake for Bud to keep going up in weight to fight Canelo. I agree. He moves up to fight Canelo. He gets knocked out. Possibly. Canelo fucks him up. Bud kind of needs that, though. I think Bud's ego is too high. But at the same time, he doesn't. That's what makes him be such a great fighter, is the confidence he has in himself. Mark, do you think we saw the last of the big fights in Vegas? Everyone's heading to the Middle East. No, no, not the last. No, and things go in cycles. The wave of Bobby Brown is just, what was that old Tribe lyric? The wave of Bobby Brown is just something in cycles. Things go in cycles. No, Turki Al-Sheikh might get sick of this little. For him, this is a side hobby. He gets sick of it, and that's dead. Then what's it go back to? The traditional structure of boxing has been going on for decades. So no. Danny Garcia is a dead company. Damn. Really interesting. I see Bud as a humble fighter. He doesn't talk a lot of shit, but you could tell he thinks like him thinking he can just go up and fight Canelo to me was wild. Like crazy. You need to small promotion. Bud needs the payday. It took him so long to fight Spence, Canelo. He does need the payday. Now, the Middle East trend will die. Vegas has been the mecca of, Vegas, New York. Once Tank loses and Shakur, boxing is dead. Of course not. Not true. It's not a dead company. You have no idea what you're talking about. I agree. I agree with that, Bronx man. The Bronx man. Bud is one of those guys who acts all humble, but deep down is a certified hater. He's not a hater. He's just, he thinks he can beat anybody, no matter what weight, size. Now, that's what I don't like. It's like, even at my most arrogant top prime, I knew if I'm getting in there with a fucking heavyweight that's top skilled and rate, I'm gonna have some problems. Kermel Moton versus Anthony Cuba 2. That could happen. Or
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I don't think anyone wants to see that. Dan Garcia is going to overpay his fighters. I can bet you he loses money every fight. Well, there's no way you'll know if that's true or not. So I think Canelo would stop Crawford. I think that's very possible. I know some people and they say Bud has a very big ego. Hell yeah. And that's okay. You have to have an ego, but his, like I'm saying, seems like some next level shit. Ziggy Esco. Gotta crawl before you walk. Danny Garcia Promotions will be fine in the near future. You've seen what Bud said when they asked him if he wanted to fight David. He said, hell no. True. But that's only because David's really 175 and 6'3". What are you talking about? These are mostly prospects fighting. Bud got shot in the head and he drove himself to the hospital. Shit, I'd be cocky too. You'd be cocky because, first of all, didn't you just have a gun pulled on you? You got to chill with these guns, Smooth. You'd be cocky because you got shot and drove yourself to a hospital? What, just because you're showing that you don't get scared? Everybody gets scared. Just, that's how you deal with the fear. The old Tyson saying, and I'm not getting this from him, it's from my life. I know it's true. Everybody gets scared. Fear will make you stop. You metabolize that shit into action, into focus, and you drive yourself to the hospital. Or fear makes you don't stop, you just let it take over. I don't think him drive. That has nothing to do with, I don't know. I think the two have nothing to do with each other. Prospects nowadays are being overpaid. Danny Garcia's promotion company is going to be a local promotion company, nothing more. Maybe. Eduardo, what up? Appreciate you, Eduardo. Appreciate you. Thomas Hearns versus Felix Trini. That's a good one. They're very similar. I'm going to go with Hearns. I think Hearns had more length and reach on him. Hit harder. Not by a lot, but hit harder. And Hearns also can box way better than Trinidad could. Okay, if you don't like him, that's your choice, but you can't prove anything about his promotion, which that's true. No way you can prove it. Customato said fear is like fire. You can use it for good. Yup, absolutely. I don't think so, Private or Hudson. I don't think so. Well, are you in the military? Is that why you said Private Hudson? But he might. because he looks like he's training, and he put out that video of him and Frank Martin. You ever notice Errol Spence? I don't know if this is a Texas thing. He always says the same thing. Right before he talks, he always goes, "Hey, hey." I mean, it's usually if there's people talking with him, but he always says, "Hey, hey, hey, hey." I think that's a Texas thing, but I don't know. I pick up on things like that. Do you need those local promotions to showcase young fighters? Promotion doesn't even get on my page. I never sent this promotion. I mean, he just started. He just started. And it was overshadowed by how badly he looked in his fight. What's up, Daryl? Errol Spence be looking high as fuck. Possibly. Possibly. He might be smoking the cheebs. Chiba, y'all. Well, I'm a Libra, y'all. Y'all. Frank Martin was out pointing Tank until he got scared of his power. True. But Tank was letting him, because Tank was downloading, and the Tank was setting a trap, letting him be comfortable to open up so he could fucking catch him. Yes, I believe he does. Errol's best win. Porter, maybe. Spence vs. Crawford 2 might happen in the future. I don't know, man. Ain't nobody really want to see that. You're a clown. Speaking about Errol, what's going on with him? Again, these losses affect people. Haney and Errol are perfect examples. Most country mofos say "aye" before saying anything. Oh, that's most country dudes? All right. Well. Danny Garcia doesn't have that status like Oscar Devin. Yeah. Tank started beating Frank like round 5. It got Marco, aka Ugly. You just call me ugly? That's rude. Spence said he was drained. Matt Gomez, what up? What about Charlo? What about him? I know of a good kid who's making his third pro fight in his promotional ring on his 18-year-old Carmel Mountain. All right. EGA is way more popular than Devin Haney. Well, I don't know about that. Carmel is with Floyd. True. Yo, Errol Spence started off his career as a middleweight. It's possible. The point of those promotions is to give these kids a chance to get seen and notarized. Then they end up signing somewhere else. True that, God. Peace to the gods and the earths. It's the old Wu-Tang thing. Yeah, I don't know about that. The God and the earths. Thomas, you know about that shit. The God and the earths. Peace, God. My wife gets mad when I say peace, God, because she's like slightly religious. She feels like I'm shitting on God. I'm like, nah, it's Wu-Tang, baby. Danny Garcia's company will go bankrupt if Danny wasn't rich already. I don't know how rich he is. Oh my God, you make no sense. Busta or Redman? I like Redman's personality better, but Busta's probably a better artist. Blue Blood always says right. Yeah, he does. What's today's mathematics? Dropping the math, dropping science. Charlo's gonna just fight big paydays and then that'll be the end of him, then never see him again. I mean, he just made a lot with Canelo. He's probably done. Jermel, at least. You obviously are very LA resident. I believe EJ can still sell out. Maybe in Texas. In Texas. Aye. He can sell out in Texas. Prime. Terry Norris would have drilled Errol or... yeah, man. I agree. Terry was a bad boy. The problem is he had that trigger chin. You know what I'm saying? Marco Errol Devin should fight the top 20. Yeah? What's good? Your boy Blue Blood Sports TV back at you with another one. I love Blue. He's mad cool. He's my man. New York made rap. Daryl, you from my hood too? Robert Gallegos, what's up? Why is Oscar hating on Stevenson versus? Because he doesn't think his fighter's ready yet. And instead of saying that, so he doesn't look weak, he wants to try and play it off like Shakur's an asshole for even bringing up the idea. Even though Kid Austin, if I'm not mistaken, is one who's been calling Shakur out on social media openly. Calm down, Danny's promotion. I don't give a shit. Not all sports get big. Frank Martin versus Keyshawn Davis. I need to see that. Really? Because I believe.
Boring.
Like. Thoughts on Haney? I feel like he has no chin. We can't say that just yet. He'd only been stunned a little bit once by Linares in his whole career, which is nothing. People understand. Getting stunned, getting knocked down every now and then is normal. It's when it happens a lot. So we don't know yet if it was just Ryan being that hard of a hitter or Ostrine, or if his chin's just suspect. We don't know yet. Yeah, Boots dead, I believe. I pray with Wilder can get a win. You need to pray Wilder hangs those gloves up because he's going to get hurt. Why would Frank versus Keyshawn be boring? You think their styles don't mesh well? Frank's boring to me. Keyshawn's not bad, but I think neither guy is spectacular. I know Keyshawn just looked really good in his last fight, but yeah, bad matchup. And Frank isn't boring in general to me. Keyshawn, I think, is a little. I got to see more before I'm sold on him. They robbed Loma. Maybe. Highly contested, that fight, that outcome, I mean, but maybe. I would have loved to see Kimbo versus Jake Paul. Jake Paul would have not fought Kimbo Slice. Actually, maybe he would have. Haney is chinny, but he doesn't have a Amir Khan glass chin. I said earlier, I think Haney is too big for 140. Frank versus Boots. You going to Border Wars? If they're talking about doing a GoFundMe, if I get that shit paid for. Otherwise, I can't take time away from work and my family and everything I'm doing and spend money on a flight, on a fucking hotel and all that. But some of my subscribers talking about doing a GoFundMe. So if they do that, yeah, I'll definitely go if they do that. If they don't do that, I'm not sure. Blue Blood still got those long ass intros. I don't know, man. I haven't watched this shit in a while. Not the intros, at least. Who's a better trainer, Mayweather Sr., Freddie Roach? Great question. I'm going to go with Mayweather. Frank is 140 now. He's going to be too small. See, it's weird, Tank, because I get on a fight. May the holiday seasons last forever, like Blue Blood's intros. Blue Blood's a good dude, though, man. I love that guy. What's up, Anthony? We never get to see Prime Hector versus Prime Purnell. That would have been fun. Frank looked hella drained. I don't know about that. You ever been in person? Of course, man. I was in person for like one of the greatest fights in boxing history. One of the most exciting, greatest fights in boxing history. I was fucking ringside for Prince Nassim versus Kevin Kelly in my hometown. I was also ringside for Holyfield versus Moore 1. First light heavyweight. That was the night we saw the first ever left-handed heavyweight champion, southpaw champion, win a belt. And I was also only 2 or 3 rows up for Roy Jones versus James Toney. And more recent fight I was at, which was mad energy, was Wilder versus Ortiz, where Ortiz hurt him and then Wilder came back and knocked him out. But Prince Nassim versus Kevin Kelly was the dopest energy I've ever, like, crazy. Although the Wilder fight was pretty crazy energy too. Call me crazy, but if Keyshawn ever fights Tank, I think Tank beats him. What?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Get the fuck out of here!
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Not happening. Blue Blood is reading a fighter's Wikipedia every time he mentions their name. I know. That's his thing. James Toney versus Tarver. I feel like Tarver might beat him. I think his size. I'm saying. Luis Ortiz underrated power. Yep. I'm saying, B-Dog, you know. Is it worth going to a boxing event in person, even in the nosebleeds? Not for me. But if you've never been, yeah, because the energy is dope. You got dudes around, you know, it's all the energy. Love the soundboard. Word. Well, where the fuck is this? I appreciate it.
Is Wayne Brady going?
Thank you, come again. Thank you, come again.
Kelly Pavlik versus Caleb Plant. Oh man, you had to go there, huh? Well, let me tell you something.
Oh, that's racist.
Just because they're both white boys? Ringside tickets now are so expensive. That's a fact. Would have loved to see Luis Ortiz for Fury. Fury would have fucked him up. Word life is right. Yeah, I just remember I said it, Marco. I wouldn't bet the house on his bigger, longer reach. I feel Davis could beat him. I'll remember you said it. But when you say that, really all I hear is you saying this.
I smoke rocks. I smoke rocks. I smoke rocks.
That's what I hear you saying when you say that. No nosebleeds, get a floor seat, change. Yeah, of course, but that shit is cake. Marco, can I get a bedtime story? Yes. I will give you a bedtime story.
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
There's your bedtime story. Fuck out of here. What do you mean nosebleeds? Bunch of people with shitty genetics? You never heard the term nosebleed seats? DJ Marco was the most famous person you met. I met a lot of people, man. Probably Michael Jackson. Although I never met him in person, but we talked on the phone a whole shitload of times. We had mutual friends. So I guess Michael Jackson. Y'all think Tank invisible? What? Andre Ward avoided Adonis Stevenson. Did he? Adonis was a bad man. I don't know which one you guys are laughing at, but what's up, Jesse? Ringside blows for watching. All right. Is Max still covering boxing? I don't know. I'm running off with the GoFundMe chili. You didn't start the GoFundMe. And I don't think you're going to. Which is fine. Which is fine. But, you know what, Eon, you should start it. This dude's not doing it. Beat him to it. Show him the deal. All right, peoples. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yeah. Once again, happy Thanksgiving to all you motherfuckers. Yeah. I appreciate you guys. Peace.